What is up? What is going on? Welcome to our 3 weeks of virtual learning headquarters. I am Coach Patterson. Welcome to the first day of school. Welcome to Texas History. I'm so glad that you're here. I just wanted to go over a few procedures and policies and stuff that we're going to use throughout the year. So, first of all, you found the video. Great job. Welcome to it. Every day I'll be posting a video, with the content, whatever we're going over, any instructions that you need, kind of walking you through everything. So this will be a really good place for you to get kind of a face-to-face instruction without actually being face-to-face. Now, we're also going to be zooming and everything like that, so we'll have a chance to interact. But these videos should help you out through these first 3 weeks, and even if we go further than that, or you're staying at home, or whatever the case may be, I'm going to try to get these videos out to you every single day so that you can be successful in Texas history. Let's jump into a PowerPoint real quick, or Google Slides, excuse me, and let's talk about a few things for the first day of school. So let's jump on into it. So this first slide, obviously, welcome to Coach Patterson's Texas History class. That is me, kind of, I guess. It's my Bitmoji. Welcome to Texas History. I hope that you're excited to be in this class. I'm super excited to have you, and I cannot wait for the day that we can actually meet face-to-face. So first, a little bit about me, because I want to get to know you, and I think that you should get to know me. That way you kind of know who you're dealing with. If you're at Meet the Teacher, it's the same information. If you missed Meet the Teacher, let me go through it real quick. On the left-hand side of my screen right here, these are my two beautiful but not so well-behaved pups. On the top is Fitz. He's an English Bulldog. He is my dog. My wife does not like him at all. He's a little dirty and snots and slobbers everywhere. So she says that's your dog. Jax is the golden retriever down on the bottom. He is a COVID dog. We got him because we were in quarantine and we were sitting around and we are like, let's get another dog. So that's exactly what we did. He's about 5 months. He's beautiful, the sweetest dog you've ever met. That is my wife's dog. On the far right hand side, that is my wife. We were lucky enough to get married this summer, even with all the COVID stuff. We've been together going on 8 years, so we finally tied the knot this summer, and we were super happy that we could get it done with our family around us. Sam Houston logo is there because I am a graduate of Sam Houston State University. Eat 'em up, cats. The A&M logo is there because I am a huge A&M fan. When I was deciding where I was going to go to school, the only reason I had to go to A&M was because I really liked the sports teams. And so I chose Sam Houston because I felt like it was a better education school. The Waller logo is there, the athletics logo, because I am a coach. You can call me coach, you can call me mister, you can call me whatever you want, as long as I know what you're going to call me and it's appropriate. I'll pretty much answer to anything, but most people stick with coach or Mr. Patterson, either one. So if you are an athlete, you will see me. I am the boys athletics coordinator for Waller Junior High. So this is my first year in Waller. I spent the last 3 years in Conroe ISD. I really enjoyed my time there, had a great time, but we relocated into this area, kind of slow our life down a little bit, get out into not so big of a city, and so I made the transition here to Waller ISD, and I'm absolutely loving it. So let's go over some Zoom norms real quick. So these are just going to be some things that are going to help us be successful with our Zoom. So the Zoom time is a little interesting because I don't see everybody every day. And so basically what we're going to do is we're going to use Zoom time for a little bit deeper of an instruction. So we won't actually go over the content. If you want the content, you got to watch the video like this. Like you're doing right now. But so our Zoom norms is going to be discussions and debates and things like that, and we'll use that time to answer any questions that you have and things like that. So it's not going to be like, hey, let me give you this content, because I don't see everybody every day. So if I did that, then one class would be getting the content, one class wouldn't, and so it'd be a weird kind of mixture of class. So we're going to use the Zoom as more of a deeper discussion. So the first couple of days we're going to kind of let everybody catch up, and then we'll start getting into deeper discussions. So the first couple of days in Zoom is going to be like, are we good? Did we log on? Did we find everything? That sort of thing. So some Zoom norms that'll help us be successful while we Zoom. Number one is stay muted unless you have a question. So everybody's got different things going on at their house. So I come up to the field house. This is my office in the field house. I have to come up here because there's too many distractions for me at home, right? I've got the 2 dogs at home, so they're needy. So a quiet place where I can work is here in the office. That may not be the case for you, right? You may have brothers and sisters that are running around, right? Who knows what's going on in the house? So to limit that background noise, I'm going to ask that you stay muted unless you have a question. If you have a question, turn that unmute off and go to town. But just to limit that background noise, I'm going to ask that you stay muted. You can also use the chat if you have a question, but you need to ask it right away. So I may be like answering another question to a student and you don't want to interrupt, but you also don't want to forget your thought. There's a chat feature in Zoom where you can go in there and just type it in, and then I'll get it, and that way it's there for you to remember. Even if you don't send that chat, just jot it down in the chat. That way you know that you won't forget your question. Okay. Be on time to your meetings. Every section has a different meeting time. And you can find that in your student schedule. It's on your Google Classroom. But be on time to that. That way I can, number one, count your attendance. Number two, I can help you in any way that you need. And we can be successful on that. And that way we've got the most time together that we can get. Because this is a weird schedule, right? This is a weird time. COVID kind of came and nobody really knew what was going to happen, and I don't know if anybody still knows what's going to happen. So it's kind of a weird time. So let's optimize that time that we have together by being on time to our meetings. Okay, and then ask questions. So the Zoom is going to be the place. This is the best place. You have me right in front of you. Ask questions if you need help or you don't really get something. I went too fast. I didn't cover something. You need clarification. Ask those questions in those Zoom meetings. Because I can't read your mind, right? I'm not a mind reader. I wish I was. It would help me in my marriage. It would help me as a teacher. It would help me as a coach. But I'm not a mind reader. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what problems you're having. So if you can ask those questions in the Zoom, it'll help me, help you, and then everybody will be successful. So some virtual classroom rules, and we'll have in-person classroom rules. We'll have virtual classroom rules. And these are just kind of expectations that I have for y'all as students to be successful in a virtual classroom. So if you came to meet the teacher, I said, hey, do your work, be respectful, you'll pass, right? I'm not here to fail anybody. If you do your work and you're making an effort, I will work with you as best that I can. Okay, but this will help everybody keep on track and be on the same page. So number one is I will complete my work every day. If I cannot complete my work on a particular day, I will communicate with Coach Patterson so we can work out a schedule. That is vital, okay? If you can't complete your work, just let me know. Hey, this came up. Excuse me. Hey, this came up at home. I'm not going to be able to do my work today. I've got to, the cows got out of the pasture. My mom had to go to the hospital. Whatever the case may be, right? Everybody's got stuff that goes on. I need to hear from you and engage with you so that I can help you get your work done, right? Maybe it's, all right, here's an extension. You've got, 2 more days to do it. I don't know that. Again, I'm not a mind reader. So I don't know that, these things are popping up or you've got problems unless you communicate with me, whether that's on Zoom, email, remind text, any way that you can. Please communicate with me if you can't get your work done. Number 2, I will respect myself and others. So respecting yourself, in my opinion, is going to be doing your work, showing up at class, giving the best that you can, right? Doing the best work that you can. That's respecting yourself to me. Respecting others is, in the Zoom meetings, we may debate things. We may, bounce ideas back and forth on each other. Respecting those people's opinion, like, don't be negative with anybody. Keep it classy. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Keep it classy, understand that everybody's got a different opinion, and that's fine. They're welcome to their own opinion. We can disagree with it and move on. Okay, number 3, I'll follow directions. It is going to be imperative for you for the first couple 3 weeks while we're in this virtual world, and even beyond if you continue virtual, is going to be imperative for you to read and follow directions. Okay, so I can do my best to walk you through these Zoom type meetings and things, but it's also going to be helpful for you if you can read and follow the directions. You'll be successful if you can do that. And then I will ask questions when I do not understand something. Again, I'm not a mind reader. I really wish I was, but I'm not. Alright, so here's your work for today. Before we go into that, let me take you into your Google Classroom and show you kind of what it may look like for you. I don't have the same stream that you do. Okay, so this is this is what you'll see when you log in, is this stream. So right now I'm in 3rd period, but every class should look the same. So this stream won't really have anything on it, but your classwork will. So right here you'll find the Zoom link for the class. This is your remote learning student schedule. If you click on that, it'll kind of keep you on track and tell you where you need to be at what times. This is my this is my contact information, my phone number, 5th period, and then my email right there. And so when you log in, you'll see all of this, and then we'll get to the week at a glance. Okay, so the week at a glance, you can come in here and you can find pretty much everything that you need for the week. So basically the schedule, your learning objectives, things like that. So what are we doing today? Number 1, we're meeting Coach Patterson. Did it. Okay. Zoom norms, we did that. Cool. Virtual class rules, awesome. We did all 3 of those, so we're pretty much done with the agenda. Now to tell you my independent work. Okay, so today we're going to do introduction Google form. There's going to be an Instagram summer post, and you're going to set up your digital notebook. Which setting up your digital notebook will come in a different video, so don't be looking for that in here. It's a totally different how-to video. Back to the Google Classroom, so you can pull this up. If you present this slideshow, and I come here every day, and then I click welcome back, it'll take me right to it. Okay, so jumping back into Google Classroom, that's the week at a glance. We can collapse that, and this is your Monday stuff. So there's a little instructions right here. Welcome back to school. We're so excited to have you back. Can't believe spring break was so long, right? Because we got out for spring break and we never came back. So use the slides, create your own Instagram post, and then complete the exit ticket for today. So when you click on this, it'll make it a copy for you. And so you could actually go in here and fill this in. So what this is an Instagram template. So I want you to get creative with this. Have as much fun as you possibly can. There's a text box right here that you can type your caption. You can even play with your handle and things like that. I just remind you to keep it appropriate. Keep your pictures, keep your captions appropriate. But this is basically, I just want to see how your summer went. So in the template on the right, select one appropriate image that summarizes your summer. Tell me about the picture. What's going on? Why does it represent your summer? Explain it to me. So what's going on here? This may be a picture of you sitting on the couch because your parents didn't let you leave the house because of COVID, right? Anything that you really represent your summer, that's what I'm looking for there, okay? And then we finally, to get credit for the day, you'll turn this back in. So when it makes a copy, it'll ask, like when you go back to your Google Classroom, it'll say turn it in. So you'll kind of attach that to it. I can't see your view, so if it's something that we need to work out on the Zoom call, we can definitely fix it on that Zoom. But at the very end, and this is how you'll get attendance, if there's an exit ticket, that's how you'll get an attendance grade for the day. If there is an assignment, you'll get both an attendance grade and a exit ticket or an assignment grade. Oh, and there may be an exit ticket. Like today, you have an assignment for this Instagram post, and you also have an assignment for this exit ticket. If you click this exit ticket, it'll bring up a Google form. As soon as you hit fill it out and hit submit, Yeah, I'll get a copy of it and I'll know that you've filled it in. So all these are required. So it's your name, your birthday, what are you looking forward to. It's self-explanatory. So it's basically just complete that information. Well, that's it for the first day. It was nice to talk to you about myself. I wish I could meet you. I look forward to seeing y'all on the Zoom call. If you need me, please email me, text me, and write down your questions and hold them for the Zoom call. But we'll see you in the next one when we get into the geography stuff.